and welcome to Between the Lines. I'm your host, Lea Woodford, and with me today is Sheila Anderson, author of I See You. Wow, Sheila, let's talk about this book, because I love what you say, the comprehensive guide to breathing life into your personal brand. Now that's a very personal story in here. Can we talk about that?
Sure. So the concept of I See You, or breathing life back in your personal brand, came from me not really loving who I was and not really feeling self-confident. And I had to figure out a way to dig deep, to be intentional with who I was, to figure out what my values are, what my strengths are, and how to bring that out so people externally can figure out who I am, and so I can present myself more confidently. And so it kind of became my own art project, and I had to figure out how to breathe life back into me, because I was at a point in my life that I said I didn't love myself, and I felt invisible when I walked into the room, and I had to figure out, how do I gain that self-confidence? How can I do that through personal branding, and how can I do that through creating a new image of who I am?
You know that, when I heard you speak and you said, I felt invisible, can we talk about that a little bit? Because people, I don't think they really understand what personal branding is, but I loved what you said when you said, I felt invisible, and I want to drill down on that a little bit.
Sure. So I think, being invisible was about not loving who I was, not having that self-confidence, not holding myself in a strong position when I interacted with people or when I walked into the room. And I kind of hid, and I just felt really not good about myself, and it was really hard. And so being invisible, I always say people need to know you before they need you. And so how do I even know who you are if I haven't interacted in a way with you? And I would say people should be the chief experience officer of you, right? You have to own that experience others have with you. And what is that experience people were having with me? Well, they really weren't having an experience with me, because I was not confident in putting myself out there and interacting with people, and projecting who I was in a lot of ways. And so I had to overcome a lot of self-talk, a lot of self-love, a lot of body issues that I had to overcome, and I still deal with that, right? I think everybody does.
Most women are our worst critics.
We are.
And one of the things that this book really does is you address those issues.
Right.
I mean, we not only are hard on ourselves, but we're hard on each other.